Hello and welcome back to the Minecraft.net game server. I am currently over here working on the Enterprise E. This will be sort of a supplement update to episode 36. I've fixed the door. I had to go grab an old backup file, load it in MC-Edit into one of my own worlds, and pull the working door out and put it in here. I can tell you that when you mirror stuff, please stop breaking my redstone. When you mirror stuff, it has doors or redstone in it. When you mirror it, you're gonna break it. So please let me do the mirroring whenever redstone's involved. Also, I've spent the last 8 hours, give or take. I had to rip out that entire section that was added, clean it all up, and then I had to finish the work on that side of the ship that was affected by that being mirrored, and reintegrate the two pieces into the new port side piece. Please, again, when you mirror something, don't do a lot of work on it unless you mirror the entire section and then just only work on the area you're working on, and get rid of everything else. The best way to explain it is don't mirror anything unless it's absolutely vital to the ship from this point forward, because what's happening is areas on this side of the ship that are not done, when I go back through and I fix or work on them, fill in the areas that aren't done, the areas that have been mirrored on the port side aren't done, and I can't take these pieces and mirror them over there. It's just too complicated of a process. MC Edit, maybe. In game, it's a pain in the ass. Now we knew that was going to be a problem when we mirrored the hangar, and oh brother, was it ever. 8 hours. I've gone through and I've done everything I can to make sure everything's synced up, everything's fine. I didn't have any problems with it, just to be honest with you. It just took a very long time to go through and finish out as much of this area as I could, and that's affected. First of all, to determine what area I wanted, and I just basically went from the very edge of the hangar straight forward on the port side, and everything that was in that area got fleshed out. Granted, it's not completed 100%, but it's fleshed out. That means I put up the walls, things like that, just little things. I know, granted, it looks like crap right now because I don't have the resource pack loaded, but that's just the way it is. And I can tell you, I had to go through and do all of this stuff. I had to go through here and make sure these were all aligned. There's another one down here, but I don't think it's, yeah, it's not going to be affected. It's part of another section of the ship, so yeah, it's actually the upper part of the two-part story here. So, but yeah, I also had to add a new corridor in the ship in order to facilitate crew quarters that were not, for an area of the ship that was designated as crew quarters. I had to add an extra corridor in the ship, which really threw a monkey wrench in everything. So also went through and I fixed and realigned a lot of the stuff that wasn't correctly aligned. I don't know how I got nerfed. I think it happened when the decks got shifted or something. I don't know. It's been a while. I went back and looked at the one that I pulled that part out of over there. Actually, it's over there, the back door out of, and they were aligned then. And when I was looking and working through here, they weren't aligned. I don't know. They were just shifted off by 3 blocks, one to one side, then 2 back. So I don't know how that happened, but it was affecting like 5 decks. So that's where all the time took. I had to go back through and, you know, basically grab the magenta pattern from the old save file and import it. Or actually, I couldn't import it. I just had to go back and look at it and see where the changes were. And I didn't want to import it because if I did, I'd really screw something up bad, and I didn't want to worry about that. So off and on, off and on, off and on. So, but anyways, I'll reintegrate this into the ship, y'all. And basically from this point forward, it's that part of the ship we can finish it out and then mirror it, attach it to this side of the ship. Please, please, please don't mirror anything that is absolutely not vital to being mirrored. It just, right now, it's just a real pain in the butt to try and make sure everything gets tweaked and everything, not tweaked, everything gets saved correctly. So, or integrated correctly is the best way to put it. Anyways, I do appreciate you watching, and have a great day.